What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Jaripsul, Namaste. The capacity to be alone is the ability to have the utmost immeasurable capacity to love, volitional love. It may sound paradoxically to you, however, it is not. It is an external truth. Only those people who are capable of being solitude and alone but not lonely, isolations, aesthetic, those who are in dwelling for enlightenment via meditations. But that's not the only individual that are able and have the capacity and capable of unconditional love or volitional love and sharing that love without agenda. Now, if we know what we want, we go for it. It takes sometimes process to register, to regurgitate, to have the deep thoughts, thinking, and be able to deliver the best within our core value, the core of our internal cultivations, the mind, heart, and our spirits. In the deepest core of the other person, without possessing the other, we want to be able to give them the best, our interdependence, not dependence, not independence, but interdependence for the others, for our partner, for her, without reducing the other into insignificant or a thing that we sometimes may not know that we're doing it unconsciously. So that's the equality. And without becoming addicted to the other person as well too, we are able to love them in ways that set them free. So they know that they are happy, and we bring and contribute that happiness and make them happier, and we are happier as well once we contribute to one another. And we meet them where they are now. As we working on ourselves, as they are working on themselves, healing themselves, because love heals all things. One manifest of love is meditations. It's a life-changing experience, and that allowed the flourishing of our togetherness, the flourishing of our partnership, relationship is flowering into the real love from within as well without. Oneself that we have to love, that is ingrained, is going to be spilled out towards others as well too, unconditionally. It's like how we exude ourselves in this world for the love that we are made for one another. Because the worst feeling is feeling alone with someone anyways, right? We all have that fear that we trust ourselves enough to practice what is good, because we know what is good. It's not always going to be easy. We breathe in that gratitude for another breath of this experience, of this heart open, heart ache, broken heart, and still reveal in our heart that we still have the love, regardless if the outside sources, outside forces trying to bash it, smash it, whatever, hurt it. We try to maintain, soften the heart and radiance that more of that love, scintillating that is giving the life cost happiness. As we challenge ourselves every single day upon waking up, we start this work via meditations for our mind to calm down, because it might be the hardest thing that we ever done, because we sit in an aching pain. We are mesmerized by the other side, and we are trying to have that understanding, comprehensions with enthusiasm and sympathy and empathy and compassion and forgiveness, and be able to have the patience and respect for the lady that we love, and to be able to provide what is best as well too, while we are in the process of becoming better, and if she's also becoming better and healing one another. More so, you take care of yourself for me, and I take care of myself for you. It will produce the biggest reward regardless, and it's guaranteed that once we do ourselves a favor, as you do yourself a favor, I will give you the permission you have been waiting for to set all that weight that we have carried down and breathe rejuvenate, recover, rest, regenerate, and appreciate, right? If we can do what we set out to do, and if we can do it, so can you. You might not be handling situation in certain ways, but know that it's the right way of doing it, because you're putting that action behind your words, because you're not just saying it, you're not just adoring her, you also want to love her, volitional love, the unconditional love. And in allowing difficult and toxic people of this world to get under our skin, we shall not. We be able to overcome it and use our discernment, our ingenuity, and listen to ourselves, listen to our heart, right? Not to what people say, trying to inject anything that's negative and trying to deter you astray. So we must take back the control. And everywhere I look, I see family, friends, and people and community struggling to deal with conflicts and negativities. But how do we handle it? With my own personal experience, I experienced that firsthand myself. There's haters, there's jealousy, there's those who doing things behind your back, but don't let that affect you. The character that you have been built in scope, you gotta carry that well enough, knowing and seeing that, man, you've been there, but you're still being the best that you can be, being the good person that you are. Intrinsically, that's who we are. And we leave the drain, exhausted, down the dump. Ultimately, that's what we want to do. And we want to reach to the pinnacle as we have the sense of our perceptions. And it will make more sense once you've seen this video. And I can guarantee you it will be something different from what you've been thinking, because the approach doesn't come intuitively to most people. Yet, what is inside will compel to change how you interact with people from here and out there. And here on out, we will see and observe. And you will be ready for the next confrontations. You have already gotten it within you, the power to do great things. We share things that we haven't yet shared before, because never realize our full potential, that once you start sharing, being more vulnerable, there's those who will love you and accept you for who you are, and those who are ready to share the good, the bad, the ugly, the everything, are going to be there right beside you. And those who are right beside you, you respect them, right? And those who are behind you, you protect them, right? And those who are with you, you protect them, respect them, and love them. And if we continue to do one bad habit into our life, we learn as a lesson and recalibrate it. Because you will be surprised how simple it is to just reconfigure. Because no one is perfect. We all make mistakes, right? Changing is inevitable. Changing your perspective on this one thing is like a flicking of a switch. Just like our mind, we flip the script. It's a whole lot easier once you know what to do. But there's no blueprint of what we need to do. We learn from it. We think of it. In essence, we will receive within the flash in our pineal gland, pituitary gland, our third eyes, and we be like, yeah, we got it, But then, is it too late? No, it's never too late. That's why we give it another try. We forgive. We strive. We try. We give our best. We don't need to chase it, but we'll give our best, Because when we're in it to win it from the beginning 100%, it's the momentum that will take us to the life, to the North Star, to change for the betterment. Because real winners aren't born with it. We got trial, we got error, we got lack, we got some insignificant. We have skills that we need to build. We have some ability that we need to work on, and grow apart from that and become a better version of ourselves. It's just trying to figure out what is need to share in this video as well, like today. And as a result, we see the world differently because we have experience from different perspective. We may not travel the world, we travel through different lenses, and we use our discernment, or again our imagination as well too, because people see world a little different. Don't you agree? We all see the world different, which open our lives into an incredible level of success. And it's time for you to start living your best life, right? And that's what we are trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do myself right here, right now. Because I got to ask, will you be ready for success? As we're soaring out of the veiled night, engaging singularity, effort, and grit, summoning golden ego spirits, practicing in gratitude for our life trajectory, experiencing in fullness of these elements, the oscillations, the length span of phrases of a love listen, the relationship that we have, the fluctuating, the good, the not so good, the hate along with the love, different relations. Then we come to understand as we ground ourselves that how can we be alone without being lonely? Or how can we be with significant without being lonely? It all starts with having the love with yourself, having a good companionship within yourself so you can share that with another. In every relationship, one authentic trait is to be best upfront. Displaying our attitude of gratitude is a staple of individual desire to achieve peace, happiness, sincerity, forgiveness, understanding, preparing ourselves to play an active participating role, sustain our interest ongoing of the unconditional love in the relationship that we are in full love and passionate and happiness and total inspire with one another, when totally we are being immersed within ourselves and we giving our best of our ability in this world, inspiring when we totally immerse within oneself, one world, non-duality, for the collective consciousness of the unwavering of kindness, of affections, through the turn, I love you. With gratitude, heartfelt, openness, infinite of this mastery of life, of this uncertainty, then we realize that certainty, we know. Uncertainty is when anything's possible. So we got the unwavering love of sound, of symphony of the universe, of the rhythm, of the echo through our timeless space. We give ourselves the rest of the day to actively playing in these recreations, recording ourselves when we're doing some activities, and to receive and being receptive, offering love and being joyous, contributing charity, to facilitate the digitally here gathering to bring the spirits to the unknown of this network as we marketing and sharing on Instagram or Facebook, this changing world. And I have come to understand as we try just a little bit more while we focus on our training to be the best version of ourselves, calibrating mindset, comprehending the metaphysical, spiritual, collectively, chemically, physically, emotionally, IQ, spiritually, IQ, the intellectual, right? Spiritually, collectively, of the splendor of this world that we are living in, right? While we focus on training to be the best version of ourselves so we can be able to share our value with that splendor, gorgeous lady, and also a client that is, lastly, that our physique, the pinnacle of this phenomenon of the elements of movements that we move so we can change the physique of another client's friends, transforming through their cognitive calibrations, mindset. And let me tell you that the lady, when you love them without conditions, anything in its form, expectations, they may achieve with your support system, contributions. Love you is what you need, baby. Anything that is formed, the unconditional love from within, is a positive and successful succeeding in having that unconditional love. I mean, you have that love within yourself, and provided we Both hand open, baby. Peace of mind, love, heart. Positivity over negativity. Love over fear, baby. Right? As we start living our best life, my question is, and I will ask, will you be ready for success to come by? Being alone or with your partner, with your significant others, and not feeling lonely, rather loving gratitude. Peace of mind, love, heart, baby.